Evantek here and welcome to a Subnautica video guide. And in this video, I will show you how to find the Seamoth fragments and the vehicle bay fragments. And as always, the game spawns us on a life pod, which is a random location in the game. And therefore, we are going to use the Aurora engine as the first reference point. So the plan is, we are going to search the boxes along the way for mobile vehicle bay fragments. I will also show you 2 wreckages in the area that potentially spawn mobile vehicle bay fragments. I recommend you do this along the way, like look for potential blueprint spawns near wreckages like this. In my experience, kelp forests have a higher chance of spawning mobile vehicle bay fragments. Make sure that when you are exploring, you look through the boxes in those areas. And there we go, that's my first mobile vehicle bay fragment. I'm just going to make sure that before I get to the Aurora engine, I'm not gonna miss anything along the way. Okay, so this is not what I want to show you, but on the way to the Aurora there's another wreckage that you can search through, but it usually doesn't spawn the mobile vehicle bay fragment. I think this is a good spot to find some graph trap fragments, some sea glide fragments, and a beacon fragment. Okay, so this is it. There we go. We have reached our first wreckage that we are going to search through. And in my experience, the boxes around this wreckage do not contain anything important, but you should search through them just to make sure. There's a sea glide fragment over here. This one's empty. Yeah, a lot of them are just empty. Now let's get my repair tool out, and for this wreckage you will need to fix this panel in order to open up this door. If you enjoyed the video and repairing stuff, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get notified about future uploads. Alright, so we made it inside, and as you can see there's a bunch of clutter over here to look through. We have a command chair, we have this desk, there's a beacon over here, and there's a sea glide. So actually I don't see a mobile vehicle bay fragment over here, but there is another room, so what we need to do is go through the vent system over here in order to get there. I usually go through this slowly so I don't hit a wall and potentially lose orientation of where I am exactly. Alright, so let's see what we have in here. So we have a bunch of beacon fragments, but we also have these 2 mobile vehicle bay fragments, so let's scan them in. Alright, so now we have the mobile vehicle bay blueprint, so let's get out of here and let me show you where to find the Seamoth blueprints. Make sure that before you go exploring wrecks like this, you have an upgraded O2 tank. It will help you out greatly. Okay, now just to make sure you are going in the right direction, make sure to align yourself in such a way that you can barely see the back engine of the Aurora, which means you will be exactly perpendicular to the ship wreckage. Now we just need to turn around exactly 180 degrees and go in that direction. As you can see, we're just passing by the wreckage we have explored previously. Now, if you went the right way, you should encounter these pillar-like structures over here, and this is where we will find the Seamoth fragments. Since this game spawns these fragments randomly around this area, make sure you have a good look around. But in my experience, there's a much higher chance of spawning the Seamoth fragments right next to wreckages like this. Okay, as you can see, this one had a bioreactor fragment and a scanner room fragment, but there are 3 wreckages in this area, so this is just one of them. And there's another bioreactor fragment over here.
Passing 100 meters.
Let's go to the second wreck over here.
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Alright, so I got interrupted, but here we have the first Seamoth fragment. Okay, so we need 3 fragments. We have 1 out of 3, and I promise you there will be a lot more fragments in this area. Let's look around some more. Okay, and here we have the second Seamoth fragment, but we are not done yet. There's a 3rd wreckage in this area. You can also look through these boxes. As you can see, there's a laser cutter in this one. And there we have life pod number 6. So if you have the coordinates for that, make sure to come here for your Seamoth fragments. Right, and that's fragment number 3, so make sure you look at these ridges as well. Alright, so I have the blueprint now, but let me show you shipwreck number 3. Well, and what do we have over here? Seamoth fragment number 4. Yeah, I forgot about these. These are tiger plants and they will throw spikes at you, so make sure you are constantly moving around these. Seamoth fragment number 5 over here. And there we have number 6. So as I showed you, there are a lot of fragments over here, so you will not have a problem getting the blueprint yourself. And we have a scanner room fragment over here, and there's a bunch of bioreactor fragments, so you can get a lot of blueprints from this area. Okay, and the last thing I want to show you, if you didn't get the mobile vehicle bay fragments by now, you will have this wreckage over here. So the entrance to this wreckage is through the back over here. And there we go. There's an opening over here, and to the left of it we have a door that could be open, but it never spawns the mobile vehicle bay fragments. But let me show you what's inside. Yeah, as predicted, just a bunch of plant pots and benches inside. Alright, so this is totally random. As you can see, I had no mobile vehicle bay spawns over here. They could potentially spawn over here because I had playthroughs where I had 2 mobile vehicle bay fragments just in this room. Thanks for watching. Remember, subscribe and like. This is Evantek signing off. Until next time.